sports. On tap in what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff is right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
On first down, Campbell. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Watch out, watch out.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, Porter. Catch made here by Campbell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first. Operating from the gun, Porter forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off. And he coughed it up, and the Redskins scoop it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point safely through. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Redskins. Wild Bill.
On first down, it's Haskins. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Haskins now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. 3rd down, here's Haskins. Open man is Sims, he's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now a run with Geis. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 14. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a first down following a gain of 3. They go play action now. Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front. Partner, it's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. It's complete to Snead. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. And Gay knocks this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
They'll run on first down. Campbell. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with the big man Campbell. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Go, go. 6, Mike, 56. You ain't going nowhere.
From the gun, Porter. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
56
Off the play fake. Porter flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Mike, 56, right there, right there. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Porter. Campbell making the catch. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it fourth down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. Haskins looking to throw on first down. It's caught. Mitchell. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Give him 7 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
58, boys, 58, 58. Who that?
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. He gets it in the hands of Geis. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on second down. Haskins. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. And an alley to run. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Porter, he's going to fire one deep. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And now running right through it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Play action. Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, this is Geis. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On 2nd and 12, Haskins. Snead's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Haskins. Caught right side at Snead. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Haskins now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. They go play action with Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. On play action, Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Joker, 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 Joker.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Lucky. Check your hot read.
2nd down and inches. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
56 is the most.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Switch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long
Back now in Pittsburgh. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the fourth. Back now in Pittsburgh. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Off play action. Porter. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, 43 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Montez Sweat picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Off the play fake. Porter being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. In the face. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Off play action. Porter. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant.
On 4th down, Porter. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Redskins on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Haskins. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Haskins will throw. And he's got Snead. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and inches, Haskins. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the gun, Haskins on third down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively. That's Devin Bush making the play.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Right here.
Fourth down, trailing in the... And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Here's Haskins to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Looking to throw, Haskins. And it is incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
That one looks like he'll throw here. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Mike's 56. He's tight.
From the gun, Porter going right side here, and that's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Check. Check 50.
On fourth down, Porter escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they declined the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying, take...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Off the play fake. Porter eluding the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jamal Adams.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10.
56 is the mic. Set the tone, defense.
Operating from the gun. Porter. That's going to be caught. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh